Hey folks, should be able to see us now. Back with some BX Dungeons and Dragons tonight with a very special holiday episode as we are short several players. But with us tonight, Dion. Who are you playing tonight?
I am playing a C, the level 7 human thief.
Richard.
Hello there. I am playing the level 7 human magic user called Fig Gem.
This is apparently going to be a thing tonight. Bill.
I'm Dion.
I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to be a rebel. Yeah, I'm Bill. I'm playing Radnor the Large. He's a 7th level sorcerer is the title. He's a magic user.
Mm-hmm.
And he is also very large.
All right, awesome. So tonight is kind of an out of sequence, out of the main plot line story. You guys are back in the known world in Karmikos. Magpie.
Oh my god, at last.
Magpie is now running the company. This is Magpie is many years older, and so are your characters. And she has expanded the company into many different towns, many different settlements, and somehow the three of you got on her shit list, and you've been sent to a town called Hordenheim, where you're there to purchase, or at least get a hold of a lease for a building, which is going to be the guild house for the green company in this town. You're told that your contact is let's see, where is her name here? Sorry. Miss Sylvia Towntree, who has the deed and is the realtor, the seller of the location. You're to meet her in Hordenheim. And that's basically all you're told. You're sent away to get out of Magpie's hair for a bit. Whatever you did.
Oh my god, I'm
sure it was
so
pretty
glad.
bad knowing us.
I put laxatives in the stew. It was so good.
Again!
Oh my
I needed a day out of here. I've been stuck on guard duty. Do you know how hard it is to do guard duty when you're a fucking thief?
And I've also probably been using my new spell, Delayed Blast, Radnor's Dyspeptic Bowels.
Delayed blast, yes.
Yeah.
These robes that I'm wearing that you see, they were white. They're brown now, thanks to you. God damn it.
You just can't even wash it out either. It's just there.
I thought you got the
Bad, yeah.
memo.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Never mind.
Right. Well, you find yourself on the peak of a hill, looking through a spyglass as Miss Sylvia Towntree is here, showing off the place. She tells you this is Edgewaith Manor, created by Mr. Robillard Edgewaith himself. Shows you, points with the telescope, hands it over to Fig Jam so that you can take a look at it.
Thank you. I pocket
it. Now, you'll note that this is an Edgewaith original. Note the distinctive peaked windows and oversized turrets at the top. Classic Edgewaith. And, you're looking through the spyglass, and it's a nice building. A couple of stories. It's got a carriage house, a sports field of some sort, and a rose garden. So, as
do we
I
know Edgewaith, or is that a famous name that we can roll on to know?
You can.
Anything
you
about
can.
them?
Unfortunately, being smart doesn't tell you how much knowledge you might have picked up about common things. So make me a check. All of you can make me an intelligence check. You need to do at least an average success. Higher would be better.
I mean, I rarely live in houses, so...
Yeah.
Low.
2! Haha, I bit your low and go lower.
Wow.
Well, There
All
we
right,
go.
so Radnar, low success doesn't really tell you anything. You know that
Yeah.
it's the name of some famous architect, but that's really all you can think of. Same thing with Fig Jam. You've heard the name. Same thing with the sea. You know the name. It's has you know the person is very famous for making nice buildings, but that's really all you can think of for that.
Mm.
Oh, well, if we all know the name and have said it out loud, yes, great.
Well,
Great, let's have a look.
as Miss Magpie was explained, I have here the deed to the property, which I will be glad to hand over to your company. But there is the small matter of the manor is currently occupied by some creatures that need to be cleaned out. Of course, you'd be doing a great benefit to the town at large, which the town is just down below the hill. So like this mansion is just outside of town in like a little valley.
So what you're saying is you want to hire the green company in order to clear the mansion.
Oh
so that you
no,
have a
no, not at
mansion that you
all.
can
It's just
sell.
here's the contract. She hands who's got their hand out for it.
I'll take
do.
it.
All right,
Yeah.
she hands you the contract that's over right here. It's free and clear. It's yours, but it's not very useful until you clear out what's in it.
What you're saying is that it's just infested.
That is a great way to say it. Yes.
Ah, it's a burner downer, not a fixer upper.
So, did Magpie want the building? Or
Yes,
just the
this is
land?
supposed to be the building. This is supposed to be the new guild house here.
Damn it! No fireballs, Radnar. No fireball.
Come on, man. It's Christmas, I think.
In some
All
foreign
right.
plane, a deity was born this day.
Is there like something charisma based that I can look over this contract for any fine print?
Yeah, sure. Make me an intelligence check, actually. So you're unrolling it, looking
Intelligence.
through it.
Oh no.
It's intelligence.
I hold Fig Jam near as well, so he can look while I look.
I lick the contract.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. All right.
He's the smart one. Let him
Yeah,
do it.
there's
the
words. There's all
pretty one.
kinds of legal words in the contract. It's a deed. You can tell that much.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. All right, I pocket it. I own a manor.
Actually, it's got the Green Company's signet seal at the bottom, which you guys have brought the seal. You're supposed to, seal the deal, as it will, at the at the bottom of the form. But she does point out the last phrasing, the last paragraph there. Now, oh well, but before we do the handover, you'll notice that this carefully worded clause here says that you have to maintain the property and its safety to the town at large. And I'm afraid until the creatures that have taken home there are taken care of, this clause hasn't been met yet.
The worst danger we've ever faced. An
Mm,
HOA.
All right. So we just
Absolutely no gnomes or flamingos in the yard.
That's racist.
What are you going against? Yeah, gnomes. They're a valuable race that produces many things that are beneficial to society.
They also produce explosions that decrease property
Yes.
values all around.
Radnar must be a really big gnome.
This might be a
You
thing.
know,
He's the Titan class gnome.
gnomes. At least they're not lizard men.
There's that. Yeah, there is that.
Sucker.
All right. Well, we gotta go.
Yeah, she says, "Well, we'll have
Fine.
the contract available once you've completed this clause. Just come back down to town. Is there anything else you require of me?"
How old is she?
Early 20s.
Huh.
No
How
longer a young woman.
How about when I get back for my triumphant return, we go to dinner? Medium success.
I'm afraid I never mix business with pleasure.
Well, we'll end the business and then we can start the pleasure.
I don't believe you have enough wealth to tempt me in that regard.
I beg to differ with my adventuring history. However, I
Yes,
see your
David.
point. We'll be off. She sounds like a bitch.
I'm very high maintenance. Okay, so you're left on the hillside. She has left the spyglass with you, and down in the valley below, it's a nice 2-story. Looks to be quite nice. There's a little forest growing around it. As I said, there's on the outside there's a place for some kind of sport. Must be something local. It's just where the grass has been, hedged out in a certain way. Makes a nice little rectangular field, and then there's a rose garden as well. Carriage house as well.
Ooh, many things. How far away from the rest of the town is the place?
Manor? Maybe
The manor,
a mile just outside of town.
Okay, all right.
But it
Decent
is
walk.
like you got to go up some mountains, and it's down in the valley. So there is a fairly large geographical barrier between the two.
Wait, is it down the valley or up the top of the mountain?
It's in a valley.
So we could roll rocks down onto it to kill everybody inside. Thus demolishing the mansion at the
If
same
there
time.
were
but-
rocks of sufficient size up here, yes, but it's just kind of like a low rolling hill. It's not very
Oh,
high.
Okay.
It was a leisurely stroll to get up here. As a matter of fact, there are several. You can see where several merchants probably use it to go back and forth across the hill. There are ruts in the ground where frequent traffic has been done.
I wonder
Well,
how
why can't we
much-
use Fireball again?
Well, Dion's away, so we can.
Nice.
Quick. I wonder how much of the surrounding grounds we own as well. Whether we can charge people for coming onto it. There's a
But
toll going around.
you didn't pay any attention to the contract apparently, so you have no idea.
I licked it. Wasn't that enough?
No, absolutely not.
All right. Okay.
Although that would tell you that the contract was written on vellum,
High quality.
high quality, indeed.
Oh,
And-
yeah, the lady talked about wealth, so
Well, we can't get into this mansion because there's a door. We haven't got our door opener with us. So
I know, like we might as well just go home, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't do anything. There was a
All
door.
right. Hey, conveniently, there's a home down there in that valley that we now own. Let's go there.
All right.
Let's tromp down towards it, keeping an eye out for, people spying out of the second floor. Sorry, the first floor window. Whichever of them it is.
You English people with your first floors. Right. So yeah, you see on the map there. There's front door. There's a lot of windows. You can't see into the windows that where you have the 2 black rooms to the left and right there. The windows are boarded up from the inside, so you can't see into them. It's got a nice grounds, and even though you kind of got the impression this has been sitting here for a while, it's well manicured. Like the grounds have been well cared for, grass has been cut, trees have been pruned and trained. The rose garden is in wonderful condition.
Look around for a gardener's shed or hut.
Okay.
Or something.
Well, in the carriage shed, you do find there's a corner that has all kinds of gardening implements and tools. All of them are quite well kept, greased, sharpened, put back in very nice order.
So somebody's maintaining this place. We should have asked the real estate agent or whatever she is.
Now again, town is not that far away. So if for any
Still,
reason you
I-
want to just step back and ask her questions, you can.
If it is a mile away
It's
now,
a mile.
up a valley. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
up a hill.
Up a
now.
hill.
I have to walk up a hill at my age.
That just means you get to roll down it.
There's that. That is the quickest way down, of course.
If it's
Yeah.
snowing, we could get on a toboggan.
Oh, I can cast Ice Storm.
Oh,
That would be. Then we could sled down. That'd be great.
I like it.
Well, does anybody fancy the mile trek back there to try and work out what's going on there, or should we just open the door and go in?
It is. It's like early afternoon, so there's plenty of sun. There's hours left in the day.
I don't know. That's an awful lot of walking.
Yeah, I think it's too much of a walk. Where's your sense of adventure, Fig Jam?
I lost it in that horrible existential adventure we went on. Remember where
Oh,
bits of our personality got chopped off? I never got my sense of adventure back.
yeah,
That
Ember
one
Castle
where we
was
went to the
tough.
evil land of France.
Mm,
Um, hmm. Right. Well, we should go. Let's go check it out.
All right, yeah. So you're right up next to it. The house itself is in good repair. Even the roof tiles look to be fairly well kept. Solid door, wood bound with brass or bronze. You can see into the ground floor windows into the main building. So you see that there's like a grand entranceway, a grand foyer. There's a beautiful plush red carpet that still seems to be in great condition. The pillars that you see in the picture there actually hold up like a what would you call it? It's
mezzanine?
a mezzanine area, right?
We didn't get any keys, did we?
Nope.
Given we're the new landlords of this place. No, all right.
Did not.
Oh.
Hello?
Is
Anybody
the door
here?
locked? Is the door
We're here to
locked?
kick you out.
You go for the doorknob and you turn it. It's well oiled, swings open without even a groan. It's a fairly thick door. It's a good 3 inches thick.
All right. I get my shield out, and I have my rapier ready.
I have my continual light medallion that I've had for decades from Big Jam there.
Just gonna work my way in slowly.
Funny you should say that. As you come in, you find that the ground floor is actually very well lit. Chandeliers that have had continual light cast on them provide a great deal of light into the room. You can see a couple of doors on the left-hand side, a door and a window on the right-hand side, a set of stairs in the back. The stairs actually do look a little bit dilapidated, though. They look like they have not been cared for.
Oh,
Radnar, be careful with the stairs.
should we clear out the ground floor first before tackling the first floor?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
All right, so what do you guys do?
We can let's hit the door on. Let's hit the door on the left. The first one.
Gonna hit the door on the left?
Yep.
All right. Why don't each of you roll me a d6?
Because that leads to bad things.
Okay. You go over to the first door on the left. That's the one you want, right?
Yep.
Okay, just let me get my reveal area tool here. That one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a big table in the middle of the room there?
It is. This is a fairly large mess hall.
Uh-oh.
So it's an elegant dining room. It looks like it's been much used. The carpets are threadbare. The chairs are stacked in the corner. And there's a ragged hole in the wall. It's clearly visible in the southeastern corner. There are 3 odd creatures here that are eating at the table. They seem to be insect men. Insectile from like the waist down and kind of humanoid from the waist up, but still have that chitinous kind of skin and mandibles, and they seem to be eating at the table. They look up to you, chewing as you open the door.
Hey, how's it going?
One
Who
of
are your
them,
new landlords?
one of them just waves. They go back to eating.
They're not eating the last party of adventurers who came in here, are they?
You're not
Can you
sure
see
what
they're
they're eating, but it seems like it's cooked. It's not, they're not eating raw,
Okay.
gobbets of anything.
At least they had the decency to cook before they ate the
Yeah.
last adventure party. Yeah.
I guess they're civilized. Hey, What are you doing here? Who are you? What am I?
All right.
Answer those questions.
Sounds really sounds kind of challenging. So they start making agitated clicking noises with their mandibles. They might be speaking a language, but you certainly don't speak it.
Ah, you don't speak common. All right.
But your belligerent words seem to annoy them as they stand and they all point at you.
I point back.
I push you away.
Oh, you point
Yeah.
back. Obviously, you're spell casting. Roll me a d6.
Ah,
Nice.
never even thought of that. All right. There you go. There's a 3.
All right, they go first. So, yes, with your threatening mannerism and you pointing the finger of doom at them,
They pointed at
they
me.
leap.
They pointed first.
they leap across the table.
Ugh.
One on each of you. Okay. Find my stat blocks. Okay, where did they put the stat blocks? Yes, I see how much experience they're worth, but where are the stat blocks?
There's no stat blocks. You just give us the
Yeah.
experience as we point at them. They fall over dead.
Yes, obviously you're meant to
Wrong
just
pointing.
slaughter them without any... Wow, really?
Exactly.
No, that can't be right. Sorry, this was a fun adventure I had gotten years ago. There they are.
I think we're actually being pretty reasonable with them. I mean, we're talking with them first and
Yeah.
just left on you. That's,
Yeah, it's just the low charisma that Fig Jam has that really just struck them as being rude. Just rude.
Really should shut up.
All right, there we go. Okay, so one attack on each of you guys. 11, 2, and 16. I'm just going down the list, so I think that 16 probably does hit Radnar. What is your armor class, Radnar?
My armor class is 5.
Yeah, that definitely hits you. All right, he claws you for 7 points of damage,
Mm.
and then attempts to bite your head off with its mandibles. Oh, that hits.
He probably does bite my head off with one of those.
He carves into the flesh around your neck really badly for another 6 points of damage. The other two miss, Fig Jam and a C. So it's your turn.
Hmm.
Yep. So what do you guys do?
Okay, well, I pull out my small stabbing stick and stab, 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 because it never let me down in all these years of adventuring.
You still have it. Yep. Sure enough.
Indeed.
Go ahead and stab away.
All right, be stabbed, creature.
Oh wow. Okay. 3 points of damage. You get it in between some of its chitinous shell pieces, and you do stab it in there, and it does bleed a little bit, but it's not a lot of damage.
Get out.
Yeah. C, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and attack him with the rapier. I'm gonna,
Swishy pokey.
yeah, swishy pokey. Wow.
Okay. That hits. You do a little bit more damage as your needle thin blade slides in between the carapace. Does a little bit of damage, but not enough to kill it. Next round, and you guys see.
Well, what about
Wait, do I-
Ragnar?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Radnar.
did
Yeah,
get
what are you doing,
going
Radnar?
I'm not guessing I can cast a spell right now, so yeah, I'll just hit them with my my silver dagger.
Okay, the one that's on you. Go for it.
Yes.
Trust
All
this.
right.
That is
Excellent.
gonna miss. Now you do have some rerolls. Dion, there was like 300 from you, so there's 600 bits.
12 rerolls.
12 rerolls that you guys can use.
I'm not going to use it for that.
All right. Then you just miss. Next round, the door in the far end of this room opens up, and 3 more of these warriors, alerted to the sounds of combat, come into the room. So now you are facing 6 foes. Anyone casting this round? Nope. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Dion, roll a d6 for your side. They go first. This time there's going to be 2 of them on each of you.
Hmm.
And they're going to be groups of 2 for this roll here. So the first 2 on Dion both hit. Fig Jam, you're missed, and the other 2 both hit. All right. "13 points of claw damage to a C, and
Ouch.
one of them is able to get close enough to try and cut your head off with its mandibles. But only does a point of damage as you reach back real quick. Fig Jam, you're completely missed. You duck and weave.
And I started this fight.
Radnar takes 18 points of claw damage.
I have negative 11 hit points.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
What level are you, though?
7.
Okay. You're not dead. You go down in a heap, though. Torn limb from limb.
Not again.
Yeah, actually, hold on a second. Nope, no chance of them beheading you anyway. But you do go down under these 2 Carapist warriors as they rip and claw at your exposed body. Your guy's turn. Radnar is down and bleeding badly.
Can I try and disengage with the one that tried to cut my head off?
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to push it back and like retreat.
Okay, yeah, you can do a fighting retreat, but you won't be able to get to Radnar and be safe if that's what you're trying to do.
Nope, I'm just getting out. Too many.
Okay, which direction are you going? Back through the door you came in?
Yep.
Okay, you can do a fighting retreat out that way, so you move back into the dining room. They press you, but you're able to move without having a free attack done on you. What's Fig Jam doing? You were casting.
I am casting, yeah. I'm trying sleep. I don't know whether they are
Sleep.
4-hit dry creatures or not, but that is my attempt.
Yep.
These guys better hope I don't get back up.
See how many hit die you affect.
Well, I get 2d8 hit dice. Yes, 2d8 hit dice of creatures. Yeah. Right. I'm lazy.
So 7 hit dice of creatures?
No, I get 10.
10 hit dice of creatures. They all fall asleep, and you guys are all higher level, so you're not affected. So yeah, they fall, sleep on the ground. Radnar is, he's dying, so...
Well, we go over and we use our wand of instant healing that we got in the last adventure we were in. From whenever it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Or I could turn back into a skull.
Yeah. Actually, that skull shattered, so that's no longer a safety valve. But you guys have let's say you have as whatever healing potions it said you have on your sheet still. So if you want to use anything there, you feel free. You can. Otherwise, you can spend some of your bits and just do a heal yourself, Radnar.
Yeah, but he only gets a hit dice worth of that, and he's at -11.
Yeah.
So
But it stabilizes him, if nothing else.
if he does, he have to go back into positives in order to.
Any amount
just
of
any
amount of
amount of
healing stabilizes you.
Yeah, I might as well do that.
Yep.
That doesn't use all our bits, does it?
I have a scroll of Cure
no.
Serious.
You could just use that and we can save the bits if you want.
Yeah, because I keep the scroll in the actual game, right?
Yeah.
Or no? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, scroll is Cure Serious.
All right.
We don't have any
Ta-da!
healing potions, so far as I know. So
I don't either.
Do you have down how much it actually heals? I think a Sirius is a D8 or 2D8. Let me check here real quick.
Says 6th level. That's all I know.
A 6th level. Okay.
Cure Serious Wounds. 2d6 plus 2 hit points and damage in one living subject. That's all it says.
Okay.
4th level cleric spell.
Yep. There you go.
least.
So 4 points stabilizes him, but he's
Well-
he's still out and looks pretty bad off.
Wait, 4 points? No, that's 6 points.
6
Still.
points. Yeah.
2d6 plus 2. So yeah.
How long are they asleep?
X turns. 4d4 turns. I should have rolled.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it. At least 40 minutes.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3,
Wow.
12.
120 minutes.
I mean, if they're only 4 hit-die creatures, I don't know whether we can just kill them while they're asleep. Can we
can.
grab them?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
kill them.
Okay.
Good for you.
Yeah, you slide a dagger in between the carapace and around their neck area. You figure, or the brain pan. You're not sure what the creatures are, but surely this will kill them, right?
I'm gonna lay here.
Yes, you will continue to lay there until you get to at least a positive hit points.
How do we heal him then, in any way, shape, or form?
Back to town.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use healing potions or healing spells because until he sleeps, he's not gonna. Yeah.
All right,
we
so
can take him to town and get.
wait,
a
I mean,
You can. Yeah, you can
can I
just
just
find a
pop my
room.
head in the second room and just see if there's anything else in there?
Mhm.
Any other horrible creatures?
Okay, so
And then,
that's a pantry.
yeah, don't bother to give me a description. Are there any creatures? in
There
there
are
or
no
not?
creatures in
Anything.
there.
Then let's just pick him up and go back to town.
Mhm.
See if they've got healing potions or a healer or I don't know, a mortician, someone
Mortician.
Yeah.
that can help us.
A necromancer.
Taxidermist.
4 more hit points back, so you're still below 0. So you're basically just going to have to sleep it off. You'll be okay tomorrow. You make sure that you're not going to lose any of your limbs. But yeah, you guys have an apartment leased here by the Green Company while you're checking out the possible guild house. It's a small town, but it is a crossroads town. So there are a lot of merchants that come through here. Magpie felt that it was a good investment to have a Green Company presence here, so that's why you're here. But it boasts 2 different bars on opposite sides of the streets. Couple of shrines to various gods and goddesses, and a farming community that's just kind of spread out all around. General store as well. You guys are in the one of the 2 hotels.
Do we have a Green Company credit card?
Yes,
or
you have
something?
an expense. You have an expense account here.
All right. Well, merchants, sell me your finest healing potions so that we might have them in case of next time we
Right.
horribly die.
Roll me a D percentage. Tell me high or low.
Let's D on this and be high.
Okay, you actually have a merchant that has some high quality healing potions. Roll me 2d6.
Let's deal on this. I like that.
Yes. Sadly, there are only 9 that you can purchase, but you do.
Sadly, only 9 out of a possible 12.
Yes.
Well, just expense it, man.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, we'll have them.
Yes, you go. So you have 9 healing potions. They're D8 heals. A D8 plus 1, actually. D8 plus 1 heals.
I mean, assuming these don't transfer back to the main campaign.
They don't.
No. So guess what, chat? You get to keep track of everything that's there.
So yeah, if you want to pour a few down his throat, let's see how many he ends up using.
I don't know. Do we want to use them now? I mean, or we could just sleep.
Up to you. Up to you.
Yeah.
It is still like at this point
I mean,
mid-afternoon.
We don't have
Still-
a time limit,
You don't.
as far as I know. So, apart from the length of the stream.
I'd really kind of like to just go fireball it because that sucks.
If we find a room that is nice and insulated and won't burn down, you can fireball away.
All right.
All right. You just gonna turn in then? Anything else you want
Yep.
to do? You at least put Radnar up in a room, get him comfortable.
Yes. We don't leave him
Okay.
downstairs.
Do you guys want to do anything while you're in town?
I'll check out the bar. I'm gonna ask questions about the manor.
Okay. Make me a charisma check.
All right. Where's the button? There it is. Up. I'm gonna do a re-roll.
All right.
Just
Close. So close.
boop, boop.
All right. Low success. You good with that?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of, I mean, the building's been there for a while. There have been some rumors about strange things being seen there, but for the most part, people leave it alone. It's got a bad reputation as a ghost house, but the biggest thing that you pick up is that Edgewaith, Rubillard Edgewaith himself, disappeared under mysterious circumstances shortly after completion of the house. But that's really the only thing you pick up in this bar. You notice that a group of bards is getting ready to play, and they're angling themselves to project their noise out into the street towards the other bar.
Does anybody know what those things were?
You're still out. they
Okay.
didn't give you the healing potions. They're letting you sleep.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Oh, I guess we could give him one healing potion so that he's actually conscious.
All right.
Contribute to this.
All right, roll a d8 plus 1.
Oh, plus
Radar.
one.
Plus 1.
Oh, I didn't know that down. That's going to get you back on your feet no matter what.
Maybe.
Well, you're only 1 hit point down.
That you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead. D8
Alright.
plus 1. Okay.
Yep, I have 1 hit point.
There you go.
I'm
All
going.
right. You're conscious with 1 hit point. 1 hit point's all you need. That's all you need. So you're badly bruised. You've got weeping wounds all over you. You feel like you've been through a food processor, but you're all right. So you're down in the bar. You're drinking, asking questions. You want to ask about the strange creatures?
I do.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. Things have been seen, shapes have been seen moving through the first floor windows now and then, but nobody have seen insect men before. No idea.
Yeah. We don't have any idea what the insect men were.
No, you've never seen anything like it before.
Hmm.
If anybody else wants to try and get rumors, you're certainly welcome to. A sea kind of
Jam
bombed
having
out.
caused a fight that almost killed Radnor just merely by pointing is not testing his luck and is just, sitting in a corner having a beer and a meal and then going back up to bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna join the bards.
Okay. They have
wanna
flung
sing.
open the doors and they're singing for all their worth to make as much noise as possible. And you can
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
hear from across the street the other bars doing the same. It's a bard off.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely joining in on this. Pull in.
Okay. How about you, Radnar? What are you doing?
I'm drinking.
You're drinking. All right.
Yes,
You going to
I'm
ask any
drinking.
questions around? You going to quiz anyone? See what you can find out?
Well, I mean, does anybody ever go in that place? Like, do we
Make me a
talk to
charisma check.
people? All right. This could be interesting. Well, my charisma's not too bad. Right. Here we go. No.
It's actually all of your wounds. People just kind of avoid looking at you. It's like, oh, yeah, it's been there for a while. Some kids going there now and then. It's all right. Potter Green, he is hired to keep the grounds over there. Haven't seen him in a day or two.
Is he near a bed? Because that's kind of where I feel like I need to be.
Don't know where he's been. He hasn't been in the bar for a couple of days, though.
Can you tell me whereabouts he lives?
Yeah. Down the street to the left. He's got the house with the green roof. Can't miss it.
Ah. You guys want to go check that out?
A C is yelling and screaming for all he's worth because they're not really trying to sing at this point. They're just trying to out loud the other bards from across the street.
Who's left? Who wins?
Yeah.
They're of equal volume.
Wow,
But I'm the prettier one.
that's true.
If you want to go check the house out, there is a cat scratching at the front door. It's knocked over a couple of glasses of milk. It seems to have lapped up, and as you're coming around the corner, it stops scratching at the door and kind of darts off into an alley.
Hmm.
So you sit there contemplating the spilled milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the door locked?
You want to try it? It is not.
I knock.
Okay, no answer.
I open the door.
It's a very simple one room. You see the rude cot that he uses for a bed. He's got a fireplace that he obviously cooks on as well. There's a few things hanging on the wall, some personal items. The bed's unmade. Blankets thrown everywhere. He has some tunics and other clothing hanging out on pegs. You notice that some of the pegs are empty, though. Noticeably missing are his boots. And
Well, he's
the
not
fire
here.
has not been set in some time. No coals. It's cold.
All right. The clothes hanging up, are they all dry?
They are.
All right. He's been gone for a while. He left here. Let's go through his stuff. I want to go through everything. What do I gotta roll?
Roll me a percentage check. High or low.
Always high, baby.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. The local constabulary did not come by wondering why you're doing in Potter Green's home. You managed to find a small coin bag with a few gold and a few copper in it, but that is it. That's his life savings hidden in the floorboard. All of 5 gold and 20 copper. Congratulations, you heartless bastard.
All right, let's go back to the bar. Job's done here. The guy fucked off somewhere. I'll buy drinks.
Just one question. Does it look like a cat actually lives here?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, with one hit point, that cat could murder me.
That cat could definitely murder you.
I'm not going to do anything bad to the cat.
All right. Anything
That's
else?
good.
As you're heading back, you see the realtor is going into the
Wait.
bar across the street.
I'm sorry. Before we leave, is there food somewhere for the cat?
Yes.
I leave some out.
Okay.
I just leave like a big
Nice.
pile. And I leave the door cracked slightly.
Okay. Sounds good. As I said, you head back to the rooms, the boarding that you have, and you notice the realtor is going into the opposite bar.
Of course she is.
I'm gonna go and point at her and see if I can start a fight that way.
The guards yell, "He's casting!"
He's coming right for us.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So why
Oh, yeah,
are we
I'm
in
gonna-
this? Why are we in this bar and not that bar?
It was the one on the same side of the street as your where you're
Oh,
staying.
okay.
Yeah, I go into the other bar.
Okay.
See if it. I mean, it's probably exactly the same.
It is
Same.
different set.
Is it run? Oh,
Sorry, different set of bards screaming their lungs out to be as loud as possible, facing towards the other bar. This one
Really?
seems to have the same clientele.
I join in with the bards.
The realtor is just getting a tall, frothy glass of beer, looks over, sees you, nods.
hey, you almost died. Well, one of us almost died.
Oh, that's
That was me.
unfortunate. So I take it by almost died that you haven't completed the contract yet.
I mean, have we signed? No, well, I guess the Green Company haven't. That's true, yes. But there's no time limit on the contract, is there?
No, not at all.
So we could leave it. If we
Well, I
wanted.
suppose so. Unless someone else finishes the contract first, and then this
But
awfully
the
nice
contract
property.
is made for. No, the contract is with the Green Company.
This
not
one
a
is
generic
sure,
contract.
but
Oh, you've got more, have you? Well, all right. Well, where's your office so we can burn it down? I mean, sorry. Something other than that. I meant. Um. Yes. Oh, yes. Where's the guy who did the grounds? That's what I said. Not burn it down. Yes, grounds.
Potter Green. Oh well, I mean, yeah, he's the groundskeeper.
And you haven't
Don't
seen
know.
him either. He doesn't come and collect a fee from you because you.
Well,
maintain the
come to
property.
think of it, he does. We pay him daily, but he didn't come by yesterday for his fee.
And it was
Or
just
today.
yesterday that he didn't come back.
Or
today.
today.
Ah, okay, all right, fine. We have an idea of when he disappeared now.
I usually pay him right here in the bar, actually. Maybe he's
Stick
just
up my
late.
hand. We maintained the grounds. We dealt with some bugs that were on the property. Exterminator. And pay us instead. No? All right.
I think not.
I go and sit in a different corner.
Okay.
In the bar. Well, no, I go and sit in the same corner, but in the other, in the
In
same bar,
in the
but
opposite bar,
you know,
right? Yeah, same kind of crowd. See his singing or shouting his voice dry. You doing anything there, Radnar?
No, I'm just gonna drink.
Okay, you drink.
Yeah, I give you the copper.
With your 1 hit point. You
earned
drink.
it.
At some undisclosed point in the night, you get tired enough that everyone goes and gets some sleep. And unless you want to do something else, then you're just going to wake hit points back. You're fine. You still look like you've been through a a food processor, but you're fine hit point wise. So bright and early the next morning, the local chickens wake you up.
shouldn't have slept in the coop, should you?
It's the worst place. What now?
How are you feeling today, Radnor? Are you better?
I'm feeling much better than I did.
Oh, that's good to know. I'm sorry, I won't point at anybody unless we actually want to fight now.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
All right.
Are those windows on the outside of the building?
Yep.
Can I see through them, or are they curtained?
The areas that are still black, you can't because the windows are boarded up from the inside.
Okay, but these ones I can see through?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna peek in.
The bodies are gone.
Is there anybody in there?
No.
There's nobody in this room to the left right now. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna peek in the main hall.
Okay. Also, don't see anyone.
Alright. So the bodies are gone, guys. And it looks like there's no one in the main room or the side room that we were in before. So I open the door and I go in.
Let's investigate.
Okay. So again, you find yourself in the main foyer area. Again, well lit by continual light chandeliers. It sounds quiet. You don't hear the sounds of anything other than just the woodlands around you. I assume you left the front door open.
Yeah.
Because you were born in barns, all of you.
I check the door to the right real quick.
The one to the right. Roll me a d6.
D6, so bop, 3.
Okay. You open the door to the right, and it's amazing. You open the door, and you're just hit by steamy, warm, pleasant air. The whole room is fogged up and steaming. Is actually why you couldn't see through the windows and to this room. The windows are just covered in steam. In the center of the room is an overflowing claw-tubbed bathtub. Water is coming out of a faucet. It's hot. It's steaming up everything. There are grates in the floor beneath the bathtub, which is the only reason the whole house hasn't flooded.
This looks amazing. This looks too amazing. Is there anyone in the bath?
It is very hard to see. You can't see very clearly more than like 6 feet out. It is so steamy in here.
I take my jester staff and I poke it into the tub.
15. That's like 15 feet away. How long's your staff?
The jester staff, I'd say it's like 4 or 5 feet. So
Yeah,
I could like,
yep.
if I'm at the top of the tub, like, can I poke it in?
All right. So you want to enter the room then and
Oh,
poke
wait,
into the tub?
wait. I have a 10-foot pole.
All right. So it's 15 feet. You want to stick 5 feet in and do that?
Yeah. It's actually 9 3/4 of a foot pole, so I have to move in 1 1/4 of a foot.
All right. So you shove the staff into the bathtub, and you don't hit anything solid. Although the water seems oddly viscous.
Oh, I pull it out. Is
Okay.
there anything stuck on the pole?
No, but it looks like the pole is all pitted and degraded, which it hadn't been before.
Oh, I'm like, don't go in the water.
So you can
I
also
don't
see
think
a
it's water.
cabinet. You see like a little stool with all kinds of brushes and a bucket nearby where you could scrub yourself down. You were close enough to the bucket to see the buckets were full of sand.
Sand.
Yeah, you use it like a soap, like a pumice to remove.
Okay.
Yep. And that hot water just continues to pour out of this valve above the tub.
Wow. Yeah, don't get in that tub. That's not normal water. I don't know
Ouch.
about exploring anything else in this room, but we do gotta exterminate whatever's in this house.
It sounds like a gelatinous cube of some description resting in there to me. Or, a water monster that is made of acid or something.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, are you enjoying the bath?
There's no
See if
answer.
anything-
Yeah.
No answer.
Just the
Alright.
hot, steamy air continues to circulate. It actually feels really good in here. It's like a sauna.
It's nice.
Should I turn him into a newt?
Actually, the other thing you notice is some of the hanging towels. Like there were like really big white fluffy towels, but this has been going on for so long that the warm air has mildewed and rotted them.
Oh.
That's just unsanitary.
I'm gonna go and look at the cupboard.
Okay. It's closed. It's very fine woodwork, although it's swollen from all the moisture in the air.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay, you open it. Only a D6.
Nice.
3.
Okay, you're not surprised as
Okay.
a gray ooze just kind of flows out onto you as you open it. But you also notice that there are all kinds of jars of unguents and bottles and vials in there as it falls out. So it doesn't get a free attack. You're able to take a step back as it lands in the sink and continues to flow towards you. So initiative, let's have Radnar roll this time, even though I know the two of you are not in this room.
Right?
Is anyone casting? Although probably a C is the only one that sees it because of all the mist.
Yeah.
No casting? Okay. You guys got a 2, we got a 3. Ooze goes first. Okay. It kind of lurches its form at you with C, misses.
No touchy.
And to avoid it, you kind of take a step back a little closer to the tub, and you notice that the tub, a much larger ooze, starts to pour out of the tub and make its way towards you.
It's a mimic.
I'm disengaging out entirely of the room, and I shut the door behind me.
Okay. Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
fine.
just like, 2 oozes. One's really big. One's gray. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I open the door and point at them.
Oh, shit.
Cast Ice Storm in there.
You cast
because,
Ice Storm.
hey,
Right?
I
Yep,
mean,
go ahead.
it's
That's
cold,
perfect.
They're hot.
Yeah. So
3d10 damage. Dude.
3d10. Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Do. 27. Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It
I
kind of
think we need to use a
crystallizes
reroll.
the outs. I'm sorry. You want to use a reroll? No.
No.
It crystallizes the outside of the ooze, but then it shatters, and they continue to move forward. The door is left open because you had to open the door to do this. So Radnar, what are you doing? It did not kill the creatures.
Okay. No.
I would say it might be safe to do a fireball in there because
I will say that it did stop the hot water for a time anyway. So
Yeah.
hot water is no
it's-
longer flowing.
yeah, I mean it's ice and the room is super waterlogged.
Yeah.
So maybe a fireball's safe.
fireball.
You want to fireball the room?
Right. Why not?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So that's gonna be. Hold on. What's my fireball damage again? 7d6. Okay.
And then-
I just have to roll it. I'm here. Sorry.
You got it? 25.
Yep.
So it was 27 plus 25. So yes, that does finish them all off. You hear the sound of shattering glass, you hear the inferno of wood catching fire, and then it just stops. And you look through into the room, the magically created hot water has stopped, but the room itself is completely undamaged. You actually watch as the mirror above the medicine cabinet reknits itself. The oozes are dead, but the room itself is repairing itself.
Oh.
Nice. That's like pretty handy when it comes to like home maintenance.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all the stuff that's in the medicine cabinet doesn't get a benefit from that, and so all the potions that were in there have been shattered and mixed and just going down the sink.
All right.
Yeah. No harm, no foul.
Damn it.
I stroke one of the house's walls and say, "Good house. You might be sentient and alive." That might
Roll
be
a
the
d6.
message.
Oh shit.
I've rolled a 2.
Okay. The wall that you're stroking, suddenly it's just pushed outwards as a ooze that was between the walls is alerted to your presence. I'm not even making this up. It's in there. So
well.
yes, you are enveloped by a gray ooze. Maybe. Let's see. It may not hit you. Oh, it hits you.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter. I get hit anyway. Horrible AC.
All right. You are enveloped. Take 9 points of acid damage until you take an
Ow.
action to get yourself out of its mass. You will continue to take acid damage each turn.
I take an action to get myself out of.
All right. Well, let's see who goes first. So why don't you roll a d6 for your side? Is anybody casting this round? No, not another fireball centered on Fig Jam. No. Going once? No. Okay. You guys go first. So how do you get yourself out of the ooze?
I do not consent to this. I tell you.
Can I help pull him out?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Trying to jump backwards.
Okay. Well, let's see. If you try to pull him out, you're going to take a little bit of acid as your hand goes through the gelatinous mass to grab a hold of Fig Jam. Takes 4 points of damage, but you do pull him out of the mass. Fig Jam, the acid is kind of still adhering to you. You got to do something to get it off your skin, but it's at least reduced at this point since you're not in the mass of the creature anymore.
Which room are we in?
You are in G2.
Right. Okay.
Bathroom.
Yeah. So that's your turn. So Radnar, what are you doing?
Well, he's moved out of the way, and I've
Yep.
got a wand of magic missiles.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to magic missile the ooze.
Nice.
All right, so that's 3d6 plus 3.
Okay. Your magic missiles streak into it and then out through it. You think it did do some damage as they seem to burn away some of the ooze, but this is a big ooze. It's still in the fight.
Quick, Fig Gem.
Yep,
Point at
so
it.
it goes now, and it's going to try and ooze itself over all three of you since you're all still in the room. Misses all of you. Just kind of splashes just slightly to the left of everybody. All right, yeah. Next round. Radnar, roll a d6. Anybody casting? Okay, it goes on a 3. And you guys go on a 3, so it's going to try and envelop everybody again. What's your guys' actions?
I was going to go over to the hot water and wash the acid off of me,
Okay,
or
yeah.
dive into the pool, or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
You go over, and it just started to come out again as it has thawed itself from the freeze, and the fireball kind of helped that as well, and it repaired itself with the rest of the room. So you're now washing yourself off in the shower.
Yay!
So you're in the tub washing the stuff off of you. That actually works. You're washing the acid off, not a problem. Radnar, what are you doing?
I am. Oh, I say stop that. I'm now. I mean, I'm just trying to avoid things at this point.
Okay, you want to just
really
step out of
something
the
I
room, or do you want to stay in the
Yeah.
room? Step out of
No,
the
I'm
room.
stepping
Okay.
out of the room. Yeah.
How about you, Issy?
I look over to Fig Jam and I'm like, are we fighting this or no?
Fig Jam's got a huh?
Can you get my rubber duck? Nah, just get out.
Alright, I'm gonna get out.
All right, since this is a simultaneous round, it is still going to just try and splash onto all of you. It misses. Okay.
Are we all out of the room?
Nope. Fig Jam is in the room. He's in the shower, rinsing the acid off of him, which works. But you're the last one in the room. The creature's still in here with you. Just tell me what you want to do.
I'm going to jump out the window.
You're going to jump out the window. You're going to defenestrate
Presuming
yourself.
it's going to block the door as it's a semi-intelligent.
Yes.
thing,
It
so
is
yeah.
actually in front of the door as it tried to overwhelm everyone there. Well, yeah, sure. You can defenestrate yourself. Roll a d4. Take that much damage in glass as you go through the window.
Ow,
Right.
my knee.
And even as you land on the other side, you hear the window kind of crack and knit back as it repairs itself. Did you go into the backyard or the side yard when you jumped out of there?
I jumped out of the window on the right.
On the right. Okay, so you're in the side yard here. Okay. All right, you guys hear the sound of breaking glass.
Alright, Fig Jam got out.
No.
So
Fireball.
this locks from the inside, I'm assuming, right?
You never actually saw locks. You don't think the door locks.
No? Okay, well, door's shut. And I'm just like, you want to fireball the room again?
Sure, why not?
Alright.
All right, so what? Let's see, you're going to open the door and let him put the fireball in?
I crack it open so he can put his hand in and do it.
All right, roll a d6. Let's see who goes first.
Alright. 1.
He goes first. So you open the door and it splashes you.
Alright.
It still misses, though. And then Radar's fireball goes off. Go ahead and roll the damage.
That's really lame damage.
You want to re-roll that?
Actually, that's enough with the damage you did before.
never
so,
mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
it fries it. Again, the blast radiates into the room. Everything is incinerated, but then you start hearing the sound of wood just kind of cracking and snapping back into place. The sound of glass unshattering. It's an interesting sound. Reverse shattering.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the room has repaired itself yet again. But the oozes seem to be cleared out.
Make my way back round to the front door eventually.
Okay.
Join up with the others.
Roll me a d6.
Ow, that hurt. What am I going to encounter as I go around? A 3.
You're fine. Okay. So you guys are all standing on the right-hand side here, out in front of the door.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks
I
like this
scold
house
the
is
house.
fireball-proof, Radnar.
It's perfect for us. Yeah.
Yeah. I scold the house. That house! Stop sending
Of course,
oozes
you
on us.
pointed at it again. Come on.
I stroked it last time and it sent out a.
I'm gonna go to G4,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. It's clear.
There's nothing in it. The bodies are gone that you left there the day before.
All right. I'm gonna look in G3 real quick.
Yeah. G3 is a pantry. It is got rows and rows of cupboards. There you go.
Ooh. Hey guys, I found food.
Do you actually open one of the pantry doors?
Sure.
Okay. At first, it's empty, but then in a moment, it's filled with cheeses and fruits and wines.
Oh, I get a nice hunk of cheese and a bottle of wine, and I walk out to the others. I go, guys, I opened the pantry and it was empty, and then all this beautiful food and drink appeared. Should I should I eat it?
Yep.
You don't.
I take a bite of the cheese.
It's wonderful.
Oh, it's
Good
wonderful.
strong cheese. Tastes great.
Make a spell save for Steph.
No, it's just a nice wheel of cheese.
I'm gonna take a swig of the wine
Mhm.
to pair with it.
Perfect.
Ooh-wee. Oh, this stuff's good. It's good. I cork the bottle back up and I put the cheese away and all right, cool. I didn't really look at anything else. I got excited at the food. I go back in. I'm gonna explore the room
I would
in
too.
detail.
Okay. So there's a lot of other cupboards. If you open the cupboards.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course.
Well, so here's what you find out. By opening another cupboard again, at first it seems empty, but then there's a full meal of roast boar, quail, like a dinner.
I wanted to try something. I had an idea
Mhm.
with that. So I open the cupboard and food appears.
Yes.
And then I
Different
say,
different food appears. This
right.
time.
And then
Yeah.
I say, I'm vegan. Now, I'm not vegan. I want to see whether it's responding to verbal things or whether it's reading our mind to produce the thing that we need or what's going on with it.
Okay. All right. So the next meal that it produces is a breakfast with eggs and toast, jams.
So it's not, it's just producing food.
Yeah. And so what you
Okay,
work out is
all
it
right.
produces 4 meals. It produces a breakfast, a snack, a lunch, and a dinner.
Are they different
Oh,
every
okay.
time? Like if I
Yes.
close the cupboard and reopen it, is
If
it
you don't
empty
take the
again?
food out, nothing happens. You've got to remove the food, but it will 4 times a day. It will produce 4 different meals.
I'm gonna eat a little. I'm gonna have a
Yeah,
snack.
it's fine. It's
Yeah.
perfectly good food.
I'm going to try something strange and unusual, he said. Let me just double check that we have this. If we haven't lost it. Yes, this is the right campaign. We have a bag which produces food 4 times a day already. So I'm going to take some of that food and put it in the cupboard that produces food, just to see if we cause some sort of food implosion or something.
Campaign over. You're all dead. No, actually, if you put anything in the cupboards, the magic doesn't work until you remove
Alright.
what's in the cupboard.
Fine. Okay.
So the other thing that's in here is there's a dumbwaiter in the back corner. You guys familiar with what a dumbwaiter is? It's basically a very small elevator-like thing, usually
Yeah.
for either clothing or dishes. This one's actually large enough that like a medium-sized person or 2 very small people could cram up in there.
I'm gonna put the boar in that,
Okay.
the whole boar, and I'm gonna send it down.
Okay.
Does it go down or up?
It's your choice.
So there's a basement. but no way to get to this basement.
Not that you see. No.
Hmm. I suppose there could be a way down to the basement from the top floor. Weird. All right.
Well, what we'll do is let's go explore another room, and then we'll come back here, and I'll pull the board back up and see if anyone ate it, and then we'll know there's someone in the
Nice.
basement.
Yep.
Okay, so you send the boar down or up.
Yeah, down. I figure
Okay.
we can go up.
Okay. It comes back almost immediately, empty, boar taken out.
I send the rest of the food down.
Okay.
Can we send a note down as well? Hello, who are you?
Okay.
It's written on there. Just see if anybody responds.
What language?
I guess I know common.
I'll make sure it's written in.
Where are my languages?
I think we'll put like a quick little greeting in multiple languages. So I'll put it in Elven and French.
You can use French, yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, Trollodaren, Thearen, Demi-humans, French.
I'll put it in
I thought-
Draconic.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. Give me just a second.
Yep.
Okay. So what is the message?
Hello, who are you? He said. So
Yeah.
I'm just copying that in other languages.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You wait a few moments, and a dumbwaiter comes back, and there is another note inside. That's actually on the reverse of what you wrote on. It's in common, in a very elegant hand. It says, "I wish to speak to your queen. I'm very annoyed at the destruction of my servants."
Can we send another
No.
note and apologize and that it was a misunderstanding and we were attacked? You think, or should we say
Yeah.
something else?
Yeah.
That's good.
Send that.
Oh, that's good.
Just send a note and just be like, we meant no harm. It was a big misunderstanding and we were attacked. Can we talk this out or something?
Okay.
Yeah.
Another message comes up. Are you the queen of Hordenheim?
No.
No, if somebody asked you if you're a queen, you say yes.
Yes, I'm the queen of Fortenheim.
The queen of this hat. I don't know. But yeah.
I'll just say I'm the deed holder to the house.
Okay. Right. So a final note comes up that says, "Then come down and we will treat."
Treat. I go in. I'm like, all right, guys.
So one of you at a time can fit inside the dumbwaiter.
Yeah. All right. See you later, maybe. And I.
So you're gonna go down by yourself, huh?
Yup.
One at a time, so.
Okay, here we go.
Let us know if you run into any trouble.
I mean, I presume we're going down. Well, I'm going down afterwards.
I'm you
fit?
know, how big is the thing? Am I gonna fit? Because I'm
You will barely
I'm
fit.
fit.
I mean, it is a tight fit for you.
You just come out in the shape of the dumbwaiter box temporarily.
Yeah,
and
maybe-
just
maybe-
squished you.
I'll go down first, and if I get stuck, Fig Jam can just jump on my head.
C's already gone. All right, so see you come out in area B2 here. Okay,
B2?
if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the
Yeah.
map. Yep. Okay,
All right.
give me just a second.
Yeah, you're
I've
good.
just noticed that the first thing says G for ground,
Mm-hmm.
and this is B for
Ooh,
basement. So yes was
basement.
written by
Yes, it was.
not American. Yeah. There might be a secret door somewhere on this map. Not
There might
necessarily
be.
on this floor, but there's a big thing which says secret door, so look out for it, everyone.
It's here somewhere. Somewhere. All right. Sorry, navigating this PDF is not easy. It's very colorful and it's not optimized. Okay. So we'll see. You come out of the dumbwaiter, and it's a large room. There is a gigantic one of those insect creatures with very swollen back end. You can see pulsing egg sacs inside, and it tries to speak
Like that.
to you.
Hmm.
But it's just a bunch of clicking of her mandibles. You can't quite understand it. But then she points over to a table that has a whole bunch of little egg-looking things,
Hmm.
and she mimes putting one in your mouth.
I put one in my mouth, and I politely, as I put it in my mouth, I politely like kneel because
Okay.
I'm assuming this is a queen.
Okay. So about this time, who's the second one down?
If Radnor was going to go, so I could jump on him. If
Yes.
then yeah.
All right, so Radnar, you go down. You uncomfortably get yourself out of the box at the other end. Meanwhile, so you crunch the egg in your mouth. The yolk kind of fills your mouth. It's actually not bad tasting at all. Tastes a little bit like a jelly, like a honey. But then you hear the queen's voice in your mind. It's like, "You are the queen of
No,
Hordenheim?
I am the deed holder to the home here.
I do not
Um,
understand. Are you a queen or are you a drone?"
no, our people do not function the same society-wise as your people.
And Radnar crawls out of the dumbwaiter at this point while you're talking in your head. So yeah, what you see, Radnar, is this huge bloated queen insect, and you see a sea kind of just staring, kneeling down, and just kind of staring up at her.
Okay.
I turn back and I'm like, hey guys, put one of those egg things in your mouths and you can hear her.
There's a little basket of small eggs.
Okay. I'll put an egg in my mouth.
It's a little gelatinous. Doesn't taste bad though. If you can,
Hello?
yep,
Hello?
if you can consume it, you can hear the queen's conversation with the sea. Wait, I don't understand. You're either a queen or a drone. Which are you?
Our people are not that way. We are just human.
I don't. You're a drone or you're a queen.
Uh, I am a queen and these are my drones.
Oh, okay.
If that, yeah, for all intents and purposes.
How come you always get to be the queen?
I'm the pretty one.
Right.
Your drones are awfully uppity.
They help keep me young. I mean, look at how good my skin
They
looks.
need to learn their place.
And then Fig Jam will come crawling out of the dumbwaiter next.
I point to the eggs and I'm just like, go eat one and you can hear her. She talks telepathically. And
Does that mean that we're ingesting her young so that she can talk to us? And it
no,
might.
it's like honey. It tastes like
Okay.
honey. I think it's like royal jelly or something. I don't know.
Yum yum.
It's not bad. Yeah, I was surprised. It's like a gusher. I apologize again to her for the skirmish upstairs. And that we mean no further harm than what we have already done.
If you are the queen of Hordenheim, then shall we treat? I wish to make an agreement with your hive.
What are your terms?
We wish this marvelous home seems to have an ever full pantry of food.
Hmm. Well, we have been looking to keep this mansion for our own stake. Is there a way that we could coexist here? Say, if we live in the ground and above floors and you guys keep to the basement?
Oh, no, we wish to expand beyond this. It's merely been convenient to have such ready food sources. My young will soon hatch. We need lands.
This reminds me of that scene in Independence Day where he was talking to the alien. Yeah.
Mm.
But we can hear
Um,
we can hear Rasie's thoughts as well, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
When he's talking back.
Yeah, you can hear the whole
Okay.
combo.
That's
Uh, so you want to keep the house?
No, we wish lands. The house is far too small.
Well, the land. Oh, okay. So you want land.
Yes, we need to set up a colony here.
What can you give me?
What passes for riches here?
How much?
I don't understand. My colony needs lands, but I don't wish to intrude upon your colony. Can we not? Is there not enough land to divide between us?
How much land do you need?
Well, my young will continue to produce and reproduce. As much land as we can.
Hmm.
Isn't there like are there any mountains nearby?
Yes.
Like you can go try over there. I mean, look, there's plenty of land there, up and down.
in
Your
the
drone seemed to
mountains.
speak with much disrespect.
I'm sorry. He's merely trying to help provide solutions.
I'm like that.
Hmm.
I speak out loud. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying something that is disrespectful to the Queen,
Okay.
and I want to see if she responds to it. Whether the thing that I'm saying is also transmitted to her.
Are you thinking about what you say, or are you trying to purposely not think about what you say?
I am thinking about what I say this time because I want to see whether it works that way or not.
Okay. Well, if you think about the words, then she hears the words.
Right.
And then, so there's a quick look of anger to USC. It's like, your drones are entirely too disrespectful. I demand that one be killed right now.
I walk over and I bop you on the head. And I go, death to you.
Ah!
Do you play dead?
I fall over.
Make me a charisma check.
Oh. Massive failure.
Yeah. So you're laying there playing
I'm
dead after
hurting.
5 minutes of bad acting. You
Yep.
fall over, but you're obviously still breathing. She looks at you and says, I don't believe you're the queen of this place.
I am the owner of this mansion that you are in. I told you that before.
You also told me you were the queen of this place.
Because I told you for all intents and purposes, I am considered a queen, but not the queen of, what were you saying?
Holdenheim is the city below
Holdenheim?
you. Yeah.
I'm not a queen of Holdenheim, but I am a queen of this mansion here.
He's the queen of the Green Company.
The queen of green.
I don't understand.
I am just another queen, and this is our property. I pull out the deed. I go,
You don't have the deed. You don't have the deed.
Oh, she took it back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have a contract. But
You have a
not...
contract, but not the
You
deed.
can
I pull
think
out the
about
contract.
deed. Yeah.
I go, this is proof.
Okay, yeah, it says, actually, she's quite intelligent, but I'll roll.
And I'll explain to her, like, we were told to exterminate you, but we are not looking to fight. You seem
According to the
intelligent.
legal ramifications of your contract here, it seems that you don't own this home until you have eradicated us.
Right. And so we have to either do that or you guys can just leave and we don't have to fight.
But if we leave, the drones of Holdenheim will come after us. We need a certain degree of safety. As she's saying that, you guys hear loud knocking from outside, and you hear the realtor's voice yelling out, "Hello? Are you still alive in there?"
We're busy.
You can barely hear her. You don't know that she could hear you from down in the basement.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen. Ignore her for now. I just tell the queen, what if I go and speak to the queen and try and get you land?
Oh, that's exactly what we'd like.
Okay. Um, is the queen like, is that the city that we went to before, or is this another city?
No, it's the city just down the hill from where you
Okay,
are.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do they have a queen?
They have a mayor, but
A mayor. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll be like, yeah, I will. I'll see if I can do that because I want this land. You seem cool. You're beautiful. Your drones were really strong. I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah. Um, we'll be back.
hello.
We'll be back. And I go in the dumbwaiter and and I go to the door.
Oh,
If I can make it.
you are still alive. Well, good for you. I hope no
Yeah.
one's died. I mean, I wouldn't deprive my cleanup crew of a good time. And she
Uh,
kind of gestures behind her. And there's a leering
Oh.
crew of orcs and ogres just kind of standing, milling around behind her.
What are they doing?
They all look
here?
like very hard lads.
What are they doing here?
Well, I mean, this house is prime real estate, you know. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and I know I can get a pretty penny on the market for it. I'm sorry, but Edgewaith deserves a better class of owner than adventurers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be up directly. And she takes a step back and snaps her fingers as the orcs and ogres begin to head towards the front door.
Did we all make our way up there as well?
You will eventually, yes. So
Yeah,
you
I
probably
will be-
catch. You can. She's pretty loud, so you all can catch that as she steps away from the front door, and to see you're left there as ogres and orcs are approaching the front door.
How many of them?
It's a large crew. I mean, dozens.
Mm,
Are they all closely put together? Say within
Yeah.
either fireball range?
they all
or-
They're
within
all not
fireball
conveniently
range?
grouped so that a fireball can take them out, but you could certainly take out a large swath of them.
You know what? Let me show you guys the first room that you should exterminate. And I open up
Oh,
the
yeah.
bathroom.
Oh no, they're not being polite
Yeah.
about it. So
They're
like
coming to kill
yeah,
us.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll deal
Oh,
with everything
us?
else.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll deal with everything
Oh.
else afterwards.
Okay, so then
yeah.
how far away are they?
They're like rushing the front door now that she stepped
Okay.
out of the way. You're
Fireball?
So yeah, I have a
Yeah.
wand of fireball.
still okay.
It's three
Uh,
fireballs.
I'm gonna, as I back up, just do it out, aim it to be outside, so I catch that bitch in it too.
Oh, you want to catch
Mhm.
her in it? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll
Yep.
damage. Roll damage.
What is it? 66 or 3d6 or?
It's one per level, whatever
Yeah.
your level of your.
The wand
Fireball
is
wand
3,
is-
so it's a 3d6 on the wand.
3d6. Radnar, you should maybe re-roll that if you want. I don't.
Yeah, I'm
mind.
gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Okay. I got track of it.
Okay then.
Oh.
That pretty much 3 different fireballs, I assume, spread across the largest group possible for each of you. It doesn't
Yep.
catch all of them, but it catches most all of them, including the realtor. See, you're the one who said you were going in that direction, so unfortunately the 10 points there. It doesn't kill her. So that your area actually had the least damage done to it. So there's still a few ogres, a few orcs in your area. She's badly hurt.
Mm.
But yeah, you have dispersed this green-skinned army that was apparently not all that threatening anyway, with lots of fireball help on your end.
Mhm.
So they're scattering. She's badly hurt as she tries to crawl away.
Long bow. D8. It's not an 8, so it's
Okay.
not magical. But yeah, I'm like,
Go ahead.
you're
Yeah,
not
roll.
getting
Yeah,
away.
roll to hit.
Bop. Bop.
It hits, and that does finish her off with a total of 16 points of damage. She was trying to get the deed out, and so you just impale her through the wrist and through the heart as she's holding the deed in the hand as she expires.
Cool. Good to know. How many are left?
They're the ones that are left are scattering.
Scattering.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take pot shots.
Okay,
See
that's
if I
fine. You'll kill a few more as they're running away, but
Yeah.
they're not in
Pew,
for the
pew.
fight now.
And stay out, or I'll send an army of ants after you.
So I am thinking, because I don't know what the range on this stuff is, but I am thinking really hard about, we killed this queen, we can kill another one. I don't know whether she will pick up on that or not. We'll find out. Well, I don't know. Is she thinking back?
You're
we
you're
feel
out of
anything from
range.
her?
Yeah.
Right, good.
You can't hear
Good.
her. She can't hear you at this point.
Good. So, hey, now that we're out of her range, I really
snatched
don't
the
want to
deed.
give her the queen slug for a butt, a giant. I don't want to give her this area of Helheim. I think she'll eat all of the people.
Well, she said she didn't want to do harm or battle with them. She just wants land for the children.
Right, but the children will need to eat.
They just eat the food from this mansion. I mean, they
But
eat
they're not going to
normal
have access
food.
to this mansion.
They can hunt.
Yeah, and they're going to hunt humans and everything else. Have you never seen colonies of things eating stuff, and they devour everything? They look, yeah.
Big Jam seen what a horde of locusts can do.
All right.
One time I had one
so-
in my leg, and oh my god.
So then, here's a thought. How about we rest again for the night, and then we go blow the queen up tomorrow with fireball.
I mean, we can. I don't know how resistant she will be to it, etc.
Yeah, I mean, will 3 of us be able to take out a queen, or should we just? What if we take this problem and put it over there?
Wonder if there's another way down into the basement, because there's got to be a way down into the basement, because they're not going up.
Well, there's probably stairs. We just didn't look everywhere.
I mean, there weren't any on the ground floor from where we saw.
Yep. So the
If
field
if
is.
we circle the building, can we find stairs down to it? Is there a basement access?
No. There's nothing on the outside that would lead you further into the house. The only outside door is the front door. There's not actually a back door anywhere.
And there's no basement door. There's nothing.
There's no basement door either.
There's no cellar doors to access it. There's no. I mean,
No.
that looks like coal in the map. So there's no coal scuttle to get it. I suppose
No.
it's a magical
Yeah.
house. It
Yeah,
produces
you don't
a-
you don't see anything.
So maybe they tunneled their way in or something. How do you get
Possibly.
down to here? Why would you have a whole area of the house that you can't access?
Well, there might be a stairway somewhere that we can find.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
fire's
I suppose
burned
it's-
down. So you got a lot of bodies all over the place. That'll certainly bring in the local wildlife. The realtor's dead. Yeah, anything you want to do?
Drag all the bodies inside into the main hallway,
Okay.
and then
There's a couple of dozen orcs and ogres that you drag in.
yeah.
Okay, and then yeah, so you drag the realtor in last, and again she's clutching the deed. It's impaled.
I take the deed
Okay.
and I go through her pockets.
You find a nice quill, some ink,
Business
Oh,
cards,
cool.
photos of her kids.
business slates.
Anything with her signature on it?
No.
Damn it. Okay. All right, so I got what I want off her. I'll rifle through the other pockets. I'll take a couple minutes to just go through and get like gold and all
Yeah,
that.
there's some silver.
Arrows. And then I go down and I just say, "Hey, we ran into some enemy drones on the way out. We killed them and I left the bodies in the main hallway if you guys have use for them." Think of it as a peace offering while I go look to talk to your queen.
Okay. Do you go down into the room, or do you trying to talk from up here? Because
I go
it's
down.
you go
I go
down.
down and I tell her.
Okay. She tells you that she can't get upstairs.
Can any of your drones?
No.
Wait, how are there drones upstairs?
The rooms moved. The drones that got caught upstairs have been feeding us down here, sending food down through the magic box that you came down.
The rooms move?
The rooms move.
How?
We don't know.
Okay. All right then. I'm gonna go back up. I'll see you later. I go back up and
Can you send down more food?
I'll see what I can do. Can I disable the dumbwaiter?
Yeah, you can actually just either cut the cord or just pull the box into the room so that it can't go up and down.
Is there a way to block the hole though?
You can move some furniture or something in front of it if you want.
Yeah, I want to be able to block the hole.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
it's
so
it's
I
far
pull the
too
box
small
out.
for the queen to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I'll block the hole and I'll pull the box out and I'll put it on a shelf and I'll go back out into the main hallway and I'm like, well, apparently the rooms move. They moved to move some ants upstairs, but there's apparently no way downstairs other than the dumbwaiter. So she had only been relying on getting food from the ants that were stuck up here suddenly when the rooms shifted around. So I took the dumbwaiter out and I blocked the hole, and maybe she'll starve to death. She's a big girl.
That's
She needs a lot of food.
just what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
He said he blocked the hole.
Yeah.
I guess the house made the bodies disappear then? Because, I mean, she didn't make the bodies of her people disappear.
Well,
So if we leave the bodies here, they might disappear. I mean, that could also be what happened to the gardener person. I mean, he might have died of a heart attack or something, and then the house just went, oh, another body to clear up.
Or maybe it just moves the people
And puts them
from
somewhere?
room to room.
Maybe, but I mean,
Oh. So okay. We're in
I mean,
G1 now.
if we
right?
look in the if we look in the room where the people died, where we
Yep.
killed the 6 things, there's no drag marks or anything. It's just magically normal again.
Yes. Roll me a d4. Roll me a d4.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I have an idea. Oh no, that's gonna heal.
That was just to see how long it took you to move around in here and look around.
Right.
You feel invisible hands grooming and straightening your hair.
Get off! Get off!
There's a dinner
My hair.
jacket floating in the air towards you,
No, I
along
like it.
with
I don't need that.
a tie, and you feel like your mustache hairs. There's a set of scissors that appear in the air. They're trying to trim your facial hairs.
Go away. All right, I leave the room.
Okay. They badger
Oh.
you right up until you exit the room.
Okay. I leave something in the room, like just a piece of paper or a pencil or something.
Yeah.
All right, and I just put it somewhere to the side of the room
Mhm.
or on the table or something where it won't get blown away or knocked off or anything. All right, because I'm wondering if the room's moved and it just replaced it with an identical room. And this is the only
Oh,
way I can think to do it, because if we damage the room will repair. So got to leave
yeah.
something in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you watch it, or do you just kind of turn your back?
No, and then go away and do everything.
Okay.
I guess dump a body in there as well, actually,
Okay.
and then we'll know whether the room switch or whether it's the bodies that
Yep.
mysteriously
That wasn't
disappear.
a joke, by the way. There were invisible things in the room
Yeah.
trying to groom you and prepare you for dinner,
Right,
as
okay,
in
so-
accoutre you properly for a dinner.
Yeah,
Wow.
this would be a great place, but
So you
not
want to
for
see
me.
if something happens in the room to the stuff you just put in there?
I guess it'll happen. I mean, I don't know how long it'll take or what's going on, but
I
yeah.
go outside and I look through this window.
Okay.
Ah.
You see a broom and a dustpan cleaning up the area. You see the body just suddenly kind of collapse into itself until it's just a 1-inch cube and it's swept into the dustpan.
Oh wow.
I see his actual facial reaction. Just I go back in like uh, the
What?
body just and then a broom and boop, 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 and threw it away. I
Hmm.
it cleaned
Radnor,
up.
do you happen to know some sort of spell which will feign death or make somebody appear as though they're dead? Can we cast it on the queen and have her body then compact up into a cube? That would be a neat way out of this.
I
No?
think she's just gonna starve to death in a couple days.
Oh yeah.
Let's go
I can
check.
turn her into a newt.
Oh my god. With the
That's
same
your
amount of
solution to
HP.
everything.
Was this stairs up here or no?
Yes, it goes into an overhang. So, see where the pillars are? It makes
Yeah.
a U-shaped area right above, but with the middle part of the U cut out so you can see down into the top floor.
Okay, but it doesn't lead anywhere other than an overhang.
Well, you haven't gone up there to find out.
Guys, I'm gonna go upstairs and check this out.
All right, I'll go with you.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Why don't all of you roll me a d6?
Ah, yay.
Something bad happens every time you tell us to do it.
No, everything's fine. The stairs are a little rickety, though. You guys get to the top of the stairs, and again, you can see the area below you just fine. There's 2 more doors, or 3 more doors off to the sides here. And that's off to the left of the screen. If you...
All right. Yeah.
Upper floor 1. Okay, so. Well, let's just check out the hallway with 1 door right now. Right? Unless you guys feel like one of these 2.
Right. Those stairs match, right? Yes.
Yeah.
They should do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever did this map did not do it correctly.
It did.
Okay.
Yeah. But they should match.
I mean, the rooms are moving. I'm checking we're not dealing with non-Euclidean geometry and stuff.
Now, the stairs should match. They just don't in
Right.
the drawing there.
That's yeah. All right. Yeah. No. Choose what go for stuff and do things.
Yeah, this door over here on the right.
Okay. You open the door.
Mm-hmm. Rocks fall, I die.
It's kind of an oddly cheerful sort of place. There's baby blue wallpaper decorating the chamber, piles of musty toys stacked in the corner. There's a mobile with birds that turn in a baby crib in the corner. The crib looks like an antique, white painted and lovingly carved. Something seems to be moving beneath the blanket.
I don't like it. There's something in the crib and it's moving. I get my 10-foot pole, well, my 9 3/4 foot pole. And I'm just like, am I gonna do it? Am I doing it? What if it's a baby? What if
It,
it's a
it is a
baby?
baby. It's a larval insect.
Wait, is it really?
Yep, it's still in kind of a rubbery, translucent shell.
My God. I swaddle it in the blanket
Uh-huh.
and I hold it dearly. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a father. I'm keeping it.
I think it's probably the queen's.
I mean, it's mine now.
All right, congratulations on your drone.
I mean, should I return it to her? Maybe.
I mean, she wasn't saying that she was missing anything, but she was saying
Yeah.
the egg still hatched.
The
I
eggs
don't
are
know.
going to hatch
They're
soon.
going to hatch, yeah. Which I mean, they don't. They might hatch into lavas, but I mean, eh.
All right. What else is in this room?
That's it. It's a nursery. It's got some toys.
All
The
right.
crib. That's pretty much it.
Does it have
All right.
toys that people with hands could use, or is it for lavas?
No, it's
Larvae.
normal toys.
Right.
Um.
Hey, wow. Let's just go and investigate another room then.
Yeah. Yeah. I take my new child and we're going to this room, the first door to the left.
Okay. So you're carrying the larva with you, so it squiggles around inside. It's still kind of cocoon though. It's a ways off from being fully birthed. You're thinking.
Hmm.
All right, so you two is open now. Your footfalls echo through this large, empty chamber. The floor is highly polished wood, perfect for dancing on. Benches and sideboards line the walls, and various mirrors around the perimeter make this room seem even larger than it is. Colored lights dance gaily through the room.
Ooh.
You can actually even hear soft music playing in the background.
What's producing the music? Is there anything, or is it just
It just seems to be
ambient?
coming from the walls.
I mean, is this song I know?
No.
No.
Well, maybe actually. Make me a intelligence check. You might know it.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my rag. To success.
Yeah, it was a popular song several years ago.
I sing along. I just start singing along. I can sing.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
I kind of boogie a little bit and I kind of walk into the dance floor while I'm checking it out and I'm just singing along, shaking a tail feather.
I'm sorry, see. There is no dancing and boogieing for you anymore. You have a child now.
No, I can do it. I'll just get a babysitter.
My rates are very, very high. If you were thinking about that, sorry. You couldn't afford me.
I'll have Darby.
Radnor, what are you doing during all of this?
I am. I don't know what. I mean, I want to fireball something, but there's nothing to fireball in here, really. And I don't have enough hit points to just go running in and be like, "Hey, what's going on here?" So I'm, I've got my spell hand ready. That's about it. Yeah.
Man, this would be a lot better if there were more people to dance with. I just say out loud as I kind of boogie around in the middle of the floor by myself for another second.
Is anything like? Does anything change when he goes in there to dance?
No. Seems exactly the same.
Huh.
I love this room. Can this be my bedroom?
I mean, we're not going to live here. We're just claiming it for the Green Company.
I can't transfer here.
I mean, maybe. You'd have to talk to Magpie.
Yeah.
And she sent us here on punishment detail.
Yeah,
So-
but then she won't have to deal with me if I'm here.
Yeah, she might send us here anyway.
I mean, yeah, we can tell her it's horrible. And
Yeah. All right, let's check out the other door.
Okay. This one is a bedroom, but it is very odd. All of the furniture, a large four-poster bed, a writing desk, a washstand, and a dresser is all pushed in a jumble against one wall. Everything except for one overstuffed armchair, which is in the middle of the room.
Is there anyone in the armchair?
No.
It's a sentient armchair that is
It's a
angry at
mimic.
other. It could be a sentient armchair or a mimic that is angry at other furniture.
I poke it with a stick, my 9 3/4 foot pole.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I poke it more.
Nothing happens.
I sit there and keep poking it for like a minute while you guys do something else.
Well, you're
I'm not
using both of
taking
your.
chances.
Are you using both of your hands to operate the stick?
Yes.
I throw the lovable baby at it.
No.
The baby lands at the overstuffed chair and is fine. Chair doesn't do anything.
I run
Damn
to
it.
get it. I run to get my child. I drop the pole.
Okay. Child is fine. Nothing happened to the chair.
Oh, my little
Oh,
baby.
well.
And I kind of feel the chair. What's it feel like? Is it soft?
It is. It's very
I
soft.
squish the cushion a little.
Yeah, it seems very inviting.
I sit in the chair.
Okay. There seems to be like an air of expectation. You can feel it in the air.
I'm expecting.
Already got one child.
Feels weird when I sit in this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you
something's
feel like the
supposed to
chair
happen.
is like closely listening, waiting for something to be said.
I was going to say,
Let's
make
go.
some sort of proclamation or.
Why is all the furniture in the corner? I kind of just stare at it.
Nothing happens.
It's like, can we rearrange the furniture, you think, guys?
Are you able to get out of the chair?
I try to get out of the chair.
You get out of the chair just fine.
Yeah, I sit
Okay.
back down. Just like, I kind of lean back and I relax a little bit. And
What was the name of the guy who made this place? I don't know whether you need to say that name or I don't know. If he's expecting something, maybe he's expecting
Rubillard
his name.
Edgewaith was
Yeah.
the creator of the place.
Rubillard Edgewave.
And nothing happens if you mutter his name.
Ah, well, that's the thing. Command things. Tell them to move the stuff around. Do stuff. I mean, I had invisible people helping me. So
All right, I point at the bed and I go, "Hey, you move over there."
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm
Nothing.
I just kind of sit there for a minute. I go, "Does anybody hear me?
yes.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Or other than you two?"
The baby wriggles in your arm a little.
Oh, thank you, baby.
my first meal.
Keeping him. I don't know what to do. All right, I get up out of the chair again. I'm gonna. Is that like a table in front of the chair there?
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's all pushed into the one corner, so it's just the
Yeah.
chair, like dead center in the room.
Okay, so I'm gonna start pushing furniture.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna rearrange the room.
Nothing keeps you from moving it around. The
Okay.
chair does not suspiciously eye you or anything else.
Okay. So I rearrange the bedroom and then I sit in the chair again.
Okay.
I'm just like, activate.
Maybe it's a flying chair or it moves.
Shazam!
Try driving the chair or
go!
say up, down.
Up.
None of that seems to work.
Big Jam, point at the chair.
You point at the chair and nothing works.
All right.
Oh, sure, that would work.
I get out of the chair. I don't know what to do. I feel like I should do something in that chair, though. It's like it's waiting for me to do something.
I have a very disgusting idea.
Are you gonna put me to sleep in the chair?
No. Maybe it's. I haven't seen a bar. Well, no, actually, there was a bathroom downstairs. Was there a toilet?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Don't poop in the chair then. I mean, he was expecting something, so I don't know.
I'll sit in the chair and I'll try to like pretend to take a nap in it, or like just relax and close my eyes.
Okay. The chair kind of, some of the springs in the chair kind of nudge you, and you just get that feeling that it's very expectant now.
Like, oh, it's moving.
Poop in it.
I'm not gonna poop in the chair. Like, I bounce in it a little bit. Anything happen when I bounce?
No. When you were starting to nod off, though, it definitely got a little more animated.
Maybe you need to be asleep and dreaming. Maybe it does something then.
Almost like almost like a loyal hound, just ready for its master.
All right, I try to take a nap in it again. It does this
Again,
chair
it wakes
recline?
you up because it becomes uncomfortable, and just that feeling of like really super excitedness.
Weird. Does the chair recline?
No.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do
gonna-
something. I'm gonna do something different and weird.
You're
Again.
gonna sleep on me?
No, I mean, if you want to, I could, but that's not what I was gonna do. I mean, it didn't do anything last time, and I doubt it's gonna do anything this time. I lick the chair, just like I licked the contract earlier. I mean, maybe it's like acting like a
Tweed.
dog. I don't
A
know.
taste of tweed. It does
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, you know what we can all do, or me and Radnor can do. Hey, I'll concentrate for 10 minutes to do detect magic. Hey,
Yep.
we can do that thing.
The chair is highly magical.
Is the rest of the house magical
Yes,
as well?
the entire
Excellent.
house is
All right.
magical.
I'm blinded.
Yeah, it's very bright.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All
Are
right.
the other pieces of furniture in the room magical as well?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Just the chair in the room itself seems to be magical.
All right. Well, while you're sitting in the chair, I have one last thing to try.
Yeah.
Come on. Come here, boy. Come on. Come on.
You almost feel like a panting in your head, but it doesn't move.
Oh, well.
Have you tried talking to the chair?
I pet the chair a bit and I talk to it.
What do you say?
Who's a good chair? Who's a good chair?
No, that doesn't seem to trigger anything.
Hey,
All
can
right.
I-
We're at time, guys.
Wah,
So
wah.
we'll call it there. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, so there were two there. So the chair, if you in some way form the phrase, I shall retire for the evening, something happens. The chair acts like one of these chairs that are made for paraplegic or quadriplegic people, where it takes you up on the map here. I'll just go ahead and reveal it. There's
There's a... Okay.
it'll smash through the wall there, because there used to be another level, revealing a hidden room. The other thing was the deed was very important. If you get the deed and you sign your name to it, you understand the house. You can move the rooms. You can call upon its defenses.
Nice.
Yeah. But at some
Alas.
point, the Green Company will acquire a nice little house. Yeah, you can even sprout giant chicken legs and move. Like the whole mansion can move on giant chicken legs.
Nice.
It's like Baba Yaga's hut.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm keeping the larva. We're starving the rest of them. I'm keeping this one.
Starve the queen out, keep the child. All right, so there we go. We didn't get very far, but yeah. There we go. Fun time. This happened sometime in your future, or a future, for your characters.
I was going to say, it means that you survive your whatever it is, the Wolfsbane stuff there.
Yeah.
See?
Or some version of you does.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, well, there we go. Holiday special. This was actually a module put out. It's a Pathfinder module called For Rent, Lease, or Conquest. It's it's pretty interesting. It's short, sweet. It's on drive-through. It is actually a fairly interesting module. There's some haggling you can do there with the queen to actually get her and her brood out of the house. They're kind of stuck because there's only one way in and out, and they got stuck when floors shifted. But if you sign the deed, you of course can reshift the floors, move them however you want, etc. Yeah, so it's a fun little module. We didn't get through all of it, but there we go. Dion, what do you got going on the rest of this holiday season?
Well, I'm playing through Vandal Hearts 2 still. We streamed a little bit before D&D today. I'm gonna stream all day tomorrow. Come by and watch as I play through and eat a whole lot of special cookies.
The special ones are the best ones. What do you got going on, Richard?
Well, I have been celebrating the most important holiday for this time of year, Life Day, by playing some of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'll be doing that again tomorrow as well. Maybe not streaming the whole day, but definitely streaming for a large portion of it. You can find me over at Twitch at whatever,
LMTD,
LMTDTMFFR.
Limited time
Play it
offer. No vowels.
Yes, you say it, Nicholas. Yeah.
What do you got going on with the Frog Gods there, Bill?
Well, I am taking a break from the regular OP games. I'm going to be running the Swords and Wizardry version of How Orcus Stole Christmas next Wednesday evening. We still have like 5 or 6 spots on that, so show up.
Cool. And if you found us, you know where we are. Twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We stream Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I'm not sure what's going on this Sunday, but I'm going to run something. Don't know what it is yet. And a bunch of extra games going on this holiday season. I am guest GM this Saturday on Defenders of Kobold. I'm running some for Blood and Coin for them. I'm not sure what's going on next week, but at least one Call of Cthulhu game for sure. Probably some other stuff, but take a look at the schedule, find out. Check out the podcast at BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Right.